Wow. Dead by Daylight has just broke their concurrent player count, not just on Steam and what we're used to seeing, but on every single platform, console included. We need to talk about it. The future is extremely bright for DBD. Well, at least for the next year. We don't know what's really in store. I came back from the Montreal event a few days ago and still processing everything. A big thank you again to Dead by Daylight for inviting me, for taking care of me. Look at all the cool stuff I have. There's so much cool stuff. If you guys end up using code KING, make sure you let me know in my Discord. You don't even need to buy anything as long as the code's inputted, because stuff like this is what I will be giving away. I have so much things. I showcased it on stream. You'll see a vlog on the main channel with all that stuff. We're not here to talk about that today. Instead, we're here to talk about kind of the roadmap and a little bit about the future of Dead by Daylight. And there was quite a lot of crazy things that were announced, that were talked about, and I kind of want to talk about the foreseeable and a little bit ahead of future of DBD. Also talking about us breaking the concurrent player count. So let's start with that. Again, I've said this before, but I need to owe Jason, or I need to own up and say, I'm sorry, Jason, you are him. I was wrong. You know, I thought Jason wouldn't be as impactful to the game as it actually is, and seeing that we broke our concurrent player count, which is more than Springtrap, is crazy. I thought, you know, FNAF was the trending thing and we'll never ever break this, and considering that we didn't even get a map, you know, it's just solely the killer, and the current player count has been broken, is mind-boggling. It's not even a new survivor or anything but that, and we're already there. And this year is just filled with tons and tons of good things and tons of cool things that they announced. Coming up next in June, we have the Life Road update, which is a new survivor called Shane. So we're already getting more content for that. In July, we're getting a whole new Rift. August, we're getting another original chapter, which is a Grimoire chapter, which I don't personally think the Grimoire chapter is going to be good. I don't think people really care about it, but then again, I said the same thing with Jason. October, we have a new Rift, and we're probably going to be getting a new event. I think they actually said it was a new event. It was Haunted by Daylight we're going to be getting. November is going to be Terrifier. So again, we're just eating good. So June, July, August, September has 2v8, October a Rift, November, and then December we get a new map, the mall map. January is a new Rift, right? February is the only month we're not going to be getting anything. March, we're getting the casting of Frankstone, which is considered an original chapter. This was a question I had with Matthew Coates, whether Frankstone would be original or licensed. And April, we get a new survivor, which they wouldn't just say it's a new survivor, which means maybe, just maybe, we're not getting something with Frankstone, and instead we're going to be getting another huge celebrity joining. That's my guess. You wouldn't just say new survivor. I feel like that's a big one. I guess they could have said licensed survivor, but maybe it is an original. It is what it is. I am kind of okay with content dropping periodically where we get these big licenses with no survivor, and then like 2-3 weeks later we get a survivor. I'm very happy with that. All throughout this, we're going to be getting new game modes, we're going to be getting new modifiers, we're going to be getting tons of balance updates. Obviously with the big chapters, we're no longer going to be getting a lot of balance updates. I'm sad about that, but I understand, because they want to get accurate data on all the killer stuff. That being said, the future of Dead by Daylight is extremely bright. We just broke our concurrent player count. I think Terrifier will also give another huge boost. Same with the new map. That'll give an extremely high boost. Frankstone will be pretty good too. And Dead by Daylight are on upward trajectory, which is crazy to even think or to say for a game that has been out for more than 10 years and counting, to now be at its peak. Wow. And the thing is, they only can go up from here. They are implementing in features such as reworking the maps, reworking the lighting, reworking the facial features and the animations. They can only continue to build upon that and make the game even better and better and better as they go along. And there's so many other things that I'm sure they haven't planned for us, but I'm just kind of blown away with how much work they're putting into the game. They're not necessarily making a DBD 2, but pretty much we're getting a DBD 2, if that makes sense. And yeah, what do you guys think about this? How do you feel about it? I mean, it is a time to really be alive for DBD, and not to mention all the collabs that they dropped on us. We have a huge collection, a huge thing coming with Diablo, right? And we got a sneak peek of Lilith, which is monumental. I don't think people understand how big that is. We have a Scooby-Doo collaboration, which I re-looked at my vlog when I was there in offices with the Scooby-Doo just sitting on top of the shelf, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it is crazy. And then sandbox mudding, that's something that I feel is really under the radar, and people don't realize how impactful that is. If you've ever played on private servers, this is just private servers that are, you know, fully supported. And in case you have no idea what I'm talking about, they're essentially giving us all the tools that we need to make our own custom maps. And you know, the possibilities are truly endless. So that means if at any point in time Dead by Daylight gets sunsetted, or people are just making really good things, you can literally just play it and maybe even officially bring it into the game, kind of like how Creation Club credits are in Fallout and Bethesda stuff. Whew. It is impressive. It is really, really, really good, and I'm super excited for all that's here. For everything that's here. I mean, they have done a fantastic job, and my hat's off to them. There's not much more to say besides giving them their praises. I know oftentimes we kind of talk about the negatives. I know sometimes I talk too much about the positives. It's just my outlook, but I think we can all sit here and agree that this has been probably the best anniversary stream we've ever had. There's nothing bigger than this. Sure, they had their moments in some other ones, but this is definitely the biggest, the most transparent, and the one I'm looking forward to the most. Not to mention Jason already. I mean, that guy is fun to play. I'm not just saying that. I know some people are upset because it's just another killer with, you know, something that's projectile, which is completely fair. But I mean, it's fun. It's so fun. And for the first time in a very long time, I can say that I'm having a lot of fun in Dead by Daylight. It is amazing. Let me know what you guys think about all this awesome stuff coming into the fog. Do you think Dead by Daylight will continue to be on this upwards trajectory? I mean, they just broke all their records on every single platform, which is amazing. So big shout out to them. Big shout out to the team. They worked so hard to put this event together as well. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't see all of those things coming. You'll see some interviews, some vlogs, some game shows over on all the channels. I think I'll post a vlog here. You're more than welcome to watch that. But let me know what you guys think. At the end of the day, as I always say, the most important opinion is your own. And that is pretty much going to wrap it up for me. I still need to decompress with all of the crazy things that has happened over this weekend. So much love to you all. Much love to DBD. It's been amazing. And as always, I'm the king. I tip my crown to you guys, and we'll see you in the fog. And again, make sure you use code KING if you let me know so you can get like some of these cool things. Okay, that's it.